everyone. Welcome to URBONUS podcast. We have podcast dedicated for BN Plus members exclusively that you can actually become on basketnews.com/plus. And guys, I don't know if you're aware of it, but we have over 100 BN Plus members already. That's awesome.
That's cool.
That's very cool. And right now we have some great offers as well on basketnews.com/plus. We have some nice sales on 2 of our free subscriptions. And let's give a shout out to those who subscribe us on All-Star or GM packages. We're talking about Paulius Tinteris, Hoofman, Kristaps Pukitis, Gabrielius Serva, Audition 11, Luka Sucevic, and Jonut Georgescu. Sorry if I pronounce your names incorrectly, but by becoming BN Plus members, you can ask us questions. We're making these Q&A podcasts every 2 weeks, basically. We also include some of the public questions, but we give a priority to BN Plus members. And it's only one of many features we provide. We have great WhatsApp chat that connects our BN Plus community, where we can just talk about EuroLeague games, about some behind-the-scenes stuff, where you can also address questions for our interview guests. So a lot of great stuff is going on there. And of course, besides that, we have additional breakdowns, opinion articles, and some other extra content. And I'm sure that with some time, it will be more of it. And yeah, let's start our Q&A session with BN Plus members question, and we actually have a great question from Oscar. Where do you rank Juan Carlos Navarro among the all-time greats in EuroLeague? I rank him at the same level as Papaloukas, Diamantidis, Teodosic, or Spanulis, and above the next gen of Spanish guards like Yui or Chacho. But probably I'm biased as he's one of my favorite players, so I would like to hear your opinion. Thanks and keep up with the good work.
I mean, he's right.
He's not biased.
He said it.
Even though he has the same surname, he's not biased.
Navarro is on the top shelf, definitely, with the other EuroLeague legends.
And the next question from Vasco: what would be your picks for a EuroLeague versus NBA game? Starting 5 plus coaches, not only the best players, but the best players to fit together into the team. We discussed this question with August, and we decided that if we put all NBA team, this EuroLeague team would have no chance.
Does not make
let's
sense
just put
to
the
make
best
EuroLeague
5 that could compete versus any NBA team.
So I have point guard. I have Vasilija Micic, big point guard who can score, primary ball handler. At the other guard, I have Thomas Walkov because I need someone to defend with great body and just to pressure, the perimeter stars of the NBA. He's now become a good spot up shooter. So if there's an opportunity, I trust him to knock down the shot. Small forward, I put Will Clyburn over Gabi Deck because of the shooting, probably. And power forward, Sasha Vezenkov.
Yeah.
And the center actually was the hardest spot to choose.
Early Final Four predictions?
Do you feel like at the moment it's easier for you guys to say the Final Four teams, the potential Final Four teams, than let's say 5 games ago or 10 games ago?
No, it's constantly changing all the
You
time.
think so?
For me, it's
Do you
constantly
still think
changing all the
Fenerbahce
time.
can make the Final Four?
Now it's a very tough moment to believe in this team, but
the only
who knows
moment
what will change in 5 games.
The only moment where you could have believed in this team was first 10 games, maybe.
I don't
11
remember.
games, maybe. They were like 10-1.
I don't remember our predictions before the season, but we had Milan in Final Four.
Yeah.
We had Milan, we had
stuff with that.
Anadolu, Barcelona,
and Madrid.
and Madrid or Olympiacos.
Right. So right now, Milan is out of this discussion, right?
Yeah.
You definitely give one spot to Oli.
Who would you nominate for the most improved player in the EuroLeague? I think that we had a clear winner before he got injured, Keenan Evans.
Oh yeah.
But now, when he played only 17
I have
games...
3 names. Keenan Evans, Dante Exum.
We will start with the public questions. Benitazel, I was not a EuroLeague fan at this time, so could you explain the reaction and backlash of Spanoulis signing for Olympiacos from Panathinaikos? Were there any riots, and was it like when Figo went to Madrid from Barca in football? And what are the biggest traitor moments in the EuroLeague?
I think Figo going to Madrid from Barca is on a different scale.
Different planet.
But it also it's a lot of on Figo as well. Because I watched the documentary and I was shocked how he was just going from one to other team back and forth all the time. He was making interviews every single day stating, okay, I'm staying in Barca. Then the next morning, okay, I'm probably moving to Madrid. I was like, what? How can you do this with the fan base you have and just with the, how big decision it was, and you're just coming back and forth with your decision. So I was surprised.
Yeah, but the thing is that it's a bigger drama with a lot more money, with more powerful people involved, with the agents. The agent fees in football are insane and everything. So,
Papa Krivopoulos, Prime Micic versus Prime Teodosic. Who would you guys pick for your team and why?
I would pick Milos Teodosic for first 3 quarters of the game and Micic for the 4th quarter.
Rytis is inspired by our new show, BN Retro, where we were watching Olympiacos Zvezda EuroLeague final.
He's not playing. He's not answering the question, fairly. I mean, you can't take 3 quarters of a player and then.
Or you take Teodosic in the regular season and Micic in the playoffs in the final 4.
Nah, but okay. The honest answer is
there was a Panathinaikos question, and sorry, I missed who asked this question. It was from our YouTube followers. Do you believe that Matt Thomas and Agravanis signings will actually help our team? Can you give any hope to Panathinaikos fans?
Read the note that you wrote there after this question.
I didn't wrote anything.
Is there any hope for Pau?
I don't.
But the question is, will they help? The question is, will they help? They will not hurt. Okay.
Okay, you can finish the answer. They will not help is not a good answer.
I love Matt Thomas signing. I just feel that he could have helped any title contender team. So,
I have some mixed feelings towards Efes. You can rewatch the games against Olympiacos or Barcelona, and you see the same powerhouse.
Yep.
And the same team that's hungry and wants to win titles. But then you can watch their last 3 games against Bayern, Baskonia, and Zalgiris. And this is a team that lacks motivation. Simple. I mean, they don't close games. They don't kill games. They always leave the other team somewhere close to them, hanging. And all of a sudden, there's a run in the 4th quarter. And yes, against Zalgiris, they did survive, but it was this close.
It wasn't convincing.
Yeah.
They're 4-6 in the last 10 games. And, they're not thinking about making the playoffs, but they are not in the playoff picture. I mean, they're 9th. I know it's only 1 win, but, they go to lose one or 2 more games where they shouldn't lose.
Yeah.
And then it's,
on Friday,
I don't know if nobody starts panicking there.
On Friday, they're facing Olympiacos.
Why are you laughing?
That Patrick Beverley came to the ref.
That was amazing. Patrick Beverley with the camera was one of the shots. Was one of the
iconic referee moments, actually.
Yeah. Not only this season. I think.
No, all time.
All time.
He got attacked, but I think it was worth it.
Yeah. At least worth the hype on Twitter.
I mean, it was an obvious foul, but to actually take a camera from the cameraman and to show it to the ref is yo ref, it's a foul. You see
I know it's not.
And I wonder if there was really that shot of that play. Actually,
I know it's not a reviewable play, but let's take a look at it.
Let's take a quick look at it.
And here's a photo from another angle. But actually, it's shocking that...
Or just free throws, how long usually it takes. When they put everybody all together in the paint, they give the ball, they also show how many... I mean, it just takes too long.
The classical move, you change the side of where you're standing just to relax 5 more seconds. Oh, then the shoe is...
they have a huddle.
Yeah.
Or the huddle, the opposing team, have a huddle... in between the ref and the player who is supposed to shoot, so you can't even give the ball to the player.
They should count how much time they're wasting in these situations.
And then the free throw shooter goes for this.
Yeah. Like Nadal.
Actually, I think another thing, we should stop the clock in the last minute of every quarter, because it's bothering me when
Borja Gabancho and Luka Simovic basically has the same question. How many wins you think will be necessary to reach the 8th spot and join the playoffs this season, and will 50% be enough?
No, 50% won't be enough, I think. Right
Only
now,
impossible.
Right now, it's 54%.
12 and 10.
Yeah.
I believe even 18 wins are not going to be enough. I think those teams who are fighting for the playoffs, they will go on some winning streaks. I'm not saying 5 or 6 wins, but maybe 3 wins, then 1 loss, again 3 wins. So I think